When you think of a hurricane, typhoon, or whatever you call them, that causes a lot of damage, what do you picture? Chances are you thought of one storm that tears through an area with extremely powerful winds. However, there is a situation brewing in South Korea where two strong storms in the span of 1 week have the potential to do just as, if not more, damage as one very strong storm. Now, before we get into the video, I would appreciate if you would like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to stay tuned for future content. Okay, so what are these storms? They're called Typhoons Maysak and Haishen, and since Maysak has the more immediate impacts, I'll focus on that first. Now, as of the latest data, Maysak is a Category 2 typhoon that is approaching the South Korean coast, but that data is hours old, and news reports from more recently have said that Maysak has already made landfall. From here, Maysak is expected to maintain typhoon status as it moves directly up South Korea, with it briefly emerging over the Sea of Japan before a second landfall in North Korea. Afterward, Maysak will weaken to a tropical storm as it nears the Chinese border, and it will likely dissipate over northeastern China. Because of how close we are to landfall, this track is unlikely to change. Now, while Maysak is more immediate, Typhoon Haishen is likely to be a lot worse. While it's only a low-end typhoon right now, it's likely to rapidly strengthen into a Category 4 or even Category 5 typhoon as it moves northwest toward the Japanese island of Kyushu and eventually South Korea. Want another perspective on how bad Haishen is likely to be? Japan is saying that it will likely be the third largest storm to hit the country in recorded history. And think of that hitting South Korea after a typhoon like Maysak blows through. Current forecasts have Haishen missing Kyushu to the southwest, so that means it won't weaken because of land interaction. And that means it could maintain this extreme intensity right up to landfall, and then from there it could also track up the entire peninsula. Now, from what I told you, this sounds like a bad situation for both Koreas. But why exactly? For one, both Koreas can expect typhoon-force winds with both storms, but with Haishen, such winds will be stronger and over a larger area. This means that it's possible that Maysak's more moderate winds could weaken structures just enough for Haishen's much stronger winds to absolutely destroy them. Another significant threat is the rainfall, as both Koreas are coming out of one of their worst monsoon seasons on record, and the rainfall from both storms will only make the floods resulting from that monsoon worse. The worst part about this is that the peninsula will barely have time to recover from Maysak before Haishen hits. The end result could be a disaster of extreme proportions for both countries, especially North Korea, where typhoon withstanding infrastructure isn't the top priority. And with that concludes this update video on the Western Pacific. As always, I would appreciate if you would like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to stay tuned for future content. Thanks and have a great day.